What is up, guys? It is Joe here for Aeterno UK today, and welcome to a very, very wet Australia. Yes, guys, it's round number 2 of the F1 Ultimate Career, and we're here in the 2010 season in the Williams, and it's race time. Yes, we've cut the qualifying segment out of this this series from now on. I don't want to keep you too long, to be honest, but no, I mean it was a really exciting qualifying session. Pretty dry throughout. We managed to get P3 on the grid, but obviously that was in the dry conditions, and as you can see, it is the full wet tyres that we've got fitted to our car today. So it could be a completely different story in this race. We're not scheduled to make any pit stops, so it could be really, really interesting with the on-track battles. It's not going to be won in the pit stops, it is going to be won on that track. 46% chance of rain. So it'll probably die off about halfway through the race. Let's see how we get on. So yeah then, it's third place. Sitting behind the leader on pole position, Sebastian Vettel, as the red lights are now coming on and we are away for the Australian Grand Prix. And we get a great start on Mark Webber. And it looks as if we're going to get Sebastian Vettel going into turn 1. Maybe we're on the racing line and we keep it. And yes, we are in P1 as we come through turn 2. And this is good because we're not in the spray of anybody. The spray effect is really, really powerful on this game as we brake nicely into turn 3. And yeah, we've negotiated those first section of corners very well as we turn it in nicely into that left-hander. And now as we come into this right-hander, it's nowhere near flat. But as we come to turn 10 and 11, we've completely auto-spun like a boss off that curb. Wow, that is really, really annoying. And yeah, we rejoined the track and we got a warning for something. Illegal blocking. I mean, there's absolutely nothing that we could do about it. As we then took Hami Al-Gashwari around the outside. That was for P10. And then it was a little melee between Kobayashi and Petrov. We got past Kobayashi. It looked as if we were going to get Petrov, but the AI are pretty aggressive on this game. In whole, as we come up to now the turn 9. We don't look as if we're going to get Petrov right at this moment, but as we... the back end is really stepping out. We've nearly Bottased it into the wall. Exactly the same place. We've completely counter-steered it. But the AI is so slow coming into here, it's unreal. And yeah, we've taken Petrov so easily down the inside. But it completely compromised our exit, so we couldn't get Rosberg. But come the end of lap 2, into the penultimate corner, we take him on the inside. And now we're looking at Fernando Alonso, the Ferrari man. And we've on full lock. We're completely on full lock. And now we're just going to have to stick behind him. We don't want to be right behind him, or else we're going to get a completely... well, it's a pretty bad spray effect on this game. It really does hinder you. It's quite realistic. Now we're going to try it around the outside of Fernando Alonso. We look as if we've got the speed in this Cosworth engine, but the Ferrari seems to come back in the middle gears before we brake hard into turn 3. Alonso fights hard for that position, and lap 4 we've been frustrated for now a good few laps, and we try it down the inside of Alonso once more into turn 3. This looks to be our best opportunity. Obviously no DRS at all, or no, not even any curves as we run really wide on the exit there. But Alonso, we're just a little bit braver than him, and we take him on the inside for 6th position. It's looking good at the moment as we spun out of our lead, but we completely avoid that curb, and now we've got Michael Schumacher on the inside, and also Lewis Hamilton, who we didn't see there actually. We've got past him really, really nicely though, and we're now riding in P4 as the track looks as if it's drying up. The conditions looked as if they were a lot worse at the start of the race. And wow, he's almost brake checked as Mark Webber has there, as if he doesn't want his podium in his home Grand Prix. We take that down the inside. It's a nice invitation from Mark. Thank you very much. We'll come to your party. And Sebastian Vettel is next up. Yeah, the Deutsch... I don't even know what I was going to say, to be honest. Anyway, Oh my god, he's nearly spun like an absolute Jehovah there. But we've got P2 anyway, and we're going at about 20 miles an hour going through that corner. And, yep, so lap 5, it's looking really, really good at the moment. But what's happened now? We're in the wall. Oh my god. And lap 10, we've put it in the wall. Luckily, there's no damage to the car. Or no extra damage. We actually do have some damage. And, yeah, we've completely... well, we've cocked it up, basically, as James May would say. We're in P3 now, and we've got to hunt down Vettel for these last 2 laps of the Grand Prix. It's going to be a huge effort to try and catch the... I was going to say the Deutsch, I didn't even know what I was going to say afterwards. But anyway, we cut to lap 11, and coming out of turn 9, we've got such a better exit. Try not to Bottas it into the wall, but we've already got the move done. I don't know what Vettel was quite doing. It's probably time for the intermediates now, but it's just too late on in the race as Vettel is actually coming back at us. Although we get the much better ride out of turn 10 and 11. And that was it. That was the race. It was pretty action-packed. Jenson Button took the victory, but we take P2 for the Williams. Wow. A great, great second race. And it was probably as good as the first one, which was pretty difficult to live up to. And we've just had some great races. Jenson Button took out his second victory of the season, with Sebastian Vettel once again being on the podium, the same podium for 2 successive races. Our teammate is, well, he might as well be in about 50th place. But we're tied with Vettel on in third in the standings. How we're below him, I will not know. Is V before W in the alphabet? Yes, it is. That's probably why. Anyway, so yeah, we're in the press conference now, once again. And I'm just going to take this opportunity to wrap up the video once and for all. And I'd just like to thank every single one of you for tuning in to this video today. Thanks so much for the ones of you who subscribed recently. It means a lot. Got up to 360 subscribers now. Hopefully we'll get to 400 in the next few weeks if this series is successful. And yeah, don't forget to leave a like and enjoy whatever you're doing after you've watched this video. Have a really, really good day. And yeah, that's about it from me. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.